Hello, everyone. I want to thank you for joining me today because we're about to discuss something that's often left unspoken, yet it touches so many lives. Today, we're talking about something many experience but few discuss: witnessing violence. It's a topic that can feel uncomfortable, but it's important to bring it into the light. This isn't just a movie plot or a headline on the news. It can happen anywhere, at any time, to anyone. No one expects it, and no one is truly prepared. One moment, life feels completely normal. You're going about your day, maybe thinking about work or what to have for dinner. The next, you see something that shatters your sense of safety and changes your world in an instant. You didn't choose to be there, but now you carry an invisible wound, a burden that others might not see but you feel every day. People may say, "You weren't hurt, just move on," as if the absence of physical injury means you're untouched. But what you see can deeply affect your mind and soul, leaving scars that are just as real. Witnessing violence is a trauma, a shock that can turn your world upside down. It's not just about what happened, but how it makes you feel, and how it lingers in your thoughts. Suddenly, places and people you once trusted can feel unsafe. The world seems different, and even familiar streets or faces might trigger anxiety or fear. You might replay the event in your mind, searching for sense in the senseless, asking yourself if you could have done something differently, or simply trying to understand why it happened at all. This isn't weakness, it's your mind trying to process the unthinkable. Your brain is working overtime to make sense of chaos, and that's a natural response to trauma. The impact lingers long after the event, changing how you see the world and how you move through it. You might find yourself more cautious, more guarded, or even disconnected from things you once enjoyed. Everyday activities can suddenly feel dangerous, and your brain becomes hypervigilant, always on alert for threats that may never come. This constant state of readiness can be exhausting. If you've witnessed violence, know this: your feelings are real and valid. It's okay to feel shaken, scared, or even angry. You're not overreacting, and you're not alone in your experience. You're not alone. Many have walked this path before you. There are people who understand, who have felt the same pain, and who are willing to listen and support you. Healing isn't about forgetting, it's about learning to live with the memory, finding ways to cope, and slowly reclaiming your sense of peace and safety. It's a journey, and it's okay to take it one step at a time. Most importantly, healing is absolutely possible. With time, support, and self-compassion, you can move forward and rediscover hope, strength, and joy in your life. Witnessing violence throws your mind into chaos. The first reaction is shock. Your brain can't believe what it's seeing. This numbness protects you from the full impact, but soon fear takes over. It's a deep, primal fear that can feel overwhelming, making you question your safety and the world itself. Confusion follows. Why did this happen? How could anyone do this? The search for answers is exhausting, and the randomness of violence is hard to accept. Everyday tasks become difficult as your mind replays the event. Flashbacks and nightmares may intrude, triggered by sights, sounds, or smells. These are normal reactions to an abnormal event. Your mind is wounded, not broken. The key is patience and self-compassion as you remind yourself the danger has passed. Allow yourself to feel without judgment. Trauma isn't just emotional, it's physical. When you witness violence, your body launches into survival mode. Heart racing, muscles tense, adrenaline surging. Even after the danger is gone, your body can stay stuck in high alert. This leads to symptoms like a racing heart, jumpiness, exhaustion, headaches, and stomach issues. Sleep can be disrupted by insomnia or nightmares, adding to your fatigue. These symptoms are real signals that your nervous system is overwhelmed. Recognizing this mind-body connection is crucial for healing. Gentle practices, deep breathing, stretching, walking, can help reassure your body that it's safe. Listen to your body's signals. These physical reactions are part of the trauma, not a sign of weakness. With time and care, your body can begin to let go. Healing starts with acknowledging what you feel. After the initial shock and fear begin to fade, you may find yourself facing a new wave of emotions that can feel just as overwhelming. Guilt and sadness often surface unexpectedly. You might replay the event over and over in your mind, haunted by thoughts like, "What if I'd done something differently?" Or, "Could I have prevented this?" Even when, deep down, you know the outcome was beyond your control. This feeling, sometimes called witness guilt, is incredibly common. It's important to remember that this is a trick of trauma, not a true reflection of your character or your worth as a person. The freeze response, when your body and mind seem to shut down in the face of danger, is a natural survival mechanism. In those moments, you did what you could in an impossible situation, even if it doesn't feel that way now. It's okay to forgive yourself for being human, for reacting in ways you couldn't control. Self-compassion is essential in the healing process. Alongside guilt, a deep sadness may settle in, a grief not only for the victim, but also for lost innocence, for the way your sense of safety has been shaken, and for the world that now feels less secure. You may find yourself feeling anxious, hypervigilant, or even mistrustful of situations that once felt safe. The world can seem darker, and moments of joy may feel distant or out of reach. It's normal to feel as if a shadow has been cast over your daily life. Allow yourself to feel this sadness. It's a vital part of healing. Suppressing your emotions or pretending everything is fine only delays recovery. Don't push your feelings away or tell yourself to be strong by ignoring your pain. True strength lies in facing your emotions honestly. Grief needs to be expressed, not hidden. Sharing your feelings with someone you trust or even writing them down can be a powerful step toward healing. Remember, this sadness won't last forever. It will pass, like a storm eventually gives way to clearer skies. Let yourself mourn. It's an act of self-care and a way to honor what you've experienced. Healing means honoring your feelings, not denying them. Seeking support from others, whether through friends, family, or a professional, can make a world of difference. You're allowed to grieve what you've lost and to take the time you need to process your pain. With time, the heaviness will lift, and you'll find moments of light and hope returning to your life. After experiencing trauma, silence can often feel like a protective shield. It seems safer, a refuge from the chaos. But in reality, it gives fear and guilt more power, allowing them to grow unchecked in the shadows of your mind. The bravest step you can take is to use your voice. Reach out to someone you trust and say, "I saw something terrible and I'm not okay." This simple act of speaking can be transformative. You don't need to have the perfect words. Just the act of speaking up can lift a tremendous weight off your shoulders. It's about starting the conversation, not perfecting it. Sharing your experience brings it out of isolation and into the light of connection. It's a bridge from loneliness to understanding. Choose someone who listens without judgment, a friend, family member, or advisor. Their role is not to fix you, but to hear you. You don't need advice or solutions, just someone to sit with you in your pain. Their presence is a balm, a silent affirmation that you are not alone. Being heard validates your experience and reminds you that you're not alone in this journey. It's a powerful reminder of your humanity. Talking isn't about reliving trauma. It's about releasing the pressure inside. It's about finding peace in the storm. Each time you share, you reclaim a bit of power from the trauma. It's a step toward reclaiming your life. Be patient with yourself. Your story may change as you heal. Healing is not linear, and that's okay. Speaking your truth is an act of courage. It's a declaration of your strength and resilience. You're taking control of your narrative. Healing begins with connection, with the bonds we form with others. Don't let silence keep you trapped. Let your voice be the key that unlocks the door to freedom. Your voice is your first step toward freedom. It's the beginning of a journey toward healing and empowerment. Sometimes friends and family aren't enough, and that's okay. Seeking professional help is wise, not weak. Therapists understand trauma's impact and offer a safe, confidential space to heal. They teach coping skills, help you process emotions, and guide you through recovery. Approaches like trauma-focused CBT or EMDR can help reframe painful memories. Support groups connect you with others who understand, breaking isolation. Therapy is an act of self-care and strength. You deserve to feel better, and help is available. Reaching out is a powerful step toward healing. If someone you love has witnessed violence, your steady presence matters most. You don't need all the answers, just be there, ready to listen or sit in silence. Offer practical help. Meals, errands, or childcare can ease their burden. Ask, "What can I take off your plate today?" When they talk, listen without judgment or advice. Use validating words, "That sounds so hard," or "Thank you for sharing." Let them lead the conversation and feel what they feel. Gently encourage professional help if needed, offering support in finding resources. Celebrate small victories together. Your belief in their healing can lift them up. Your support is a lifeline on their journey. Healing isn't just individual. Community matters. Violence can shake an entire neighborhood's sense of safety. Community gatherings, vigils, forums, or support groups break isolation and foster solidarity. Shared acknowledgement validates everyone's feelings and reminds us we're not alone. Reclaiming spaces with positive actions, gardens, murals, events, helps overwrite trauma with hope. A strong community response rebuilds trust and connection. Local support services and leaders' words of comfort help restore the social fabric. Together, we create a network of care and resilience. Community light can guide us through the darkest times. In the depths of trauma, it can feel like the darkness will never end. But healing isn't about erasing the memory. It's about integrating it so it no longer controls you. Your journey won't be linear. There will be ups and downs. Treat yourself with compassion and celebrate every small step forward. Surviving is a testament to your strength. Many find new purpose and empathy after trauma, connecting with others in deeper ways. Your wound can become your wisdom. Hold on to hope. Healing is possible. You are stronger than you know, and you're not alone. Reach out, let others help, and little by little the pain will fade. Joy will return, like sunlight after a storm. You will find your footing again. What you witnessed is not the end of your story. It can be the start of a new chapter, one defined by resilience and hope. The light will return, and you will rise.